Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the beginning of the peaceful transfer of power in the United States as we inaugurate in the convention with great pride and great joy Vice Kamala Harris and for President and this Congressman or Congressman, I call it still Congressman, like Governor Walls, the Vice President of the United States. I know that we're going to get to questions, and my answers are not a reflection of the Department of State or the United States, but are probably a reflection of the Democratic Party in the United States. I want to say that I have a very special guest attending the convention, someone who represented hospitality to the members of Congress of both parties in Ireland, and who was too short, now a deputy. Any hard questions really? I don't think that they're sharing humor here, I don't know. Anyway, you know what, when I was coming over here, they said you must say a few words. And this is what I want to tell you in terms of globalization and foreign policy in the rest. When I was a girl, on the social media today was a picture of a teenager with John F. Kennedy and a picture of him now with his grandson, John Tosberg, who is attending this concert. And so people have said, oh my gosh, from one generation to another, turning up. But why I bring it up, because when people bring it up, I'll say, let me tell you about that time in this respect and why you will find it relevant, I hope. And I was, when John F. Kennedy was inaugurated, I was in school and I heard him say what all Americans then later learned in school to the citizens of America as not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. But and everybody knows that. That's like the theme of your address. But the very next sentence was, in the countries of the world, as not what America can do for you, but what we can do working together for the freedom of mankind. And I told you by President Biden that is exactly what we do. In his relationship with NATO and with expansion, his attitude toward Ukraine and the rest, was to bring collaboration and respect, working together. Not America saying, this is how we want to do it, let's all agenda way. It was to collaborate, to use the challenge for countries to come up with the solutions that work for them in the best possible way, to strengthen NATO, to expand NATO, and of course, to fight for democracy in the Ukraine. So I love good questions will do last year go on, but I want you to know that our President Joe Biden's attitude was always clear about respect, collaboration, and cooperation with the countries in order for us to work together for the freedom of the country. So now we are together nominating a new president of the United States and vice president of the United States. And you see the exuberance that people have for something new as we go forward. I would just talk politics for long I do. This exuberance is wonderful. So much has changed in the last couple of weeks. But it was not an election. The election was a decision, to make a decision to win the election, and then make every decision in favor of winning the election. So we have a path, we have the decision to have this great candidate, the president candidates, because the vice president, the decision to mobilize at the grassroots level, to turn out a vote, to have a message of hope and positive attitude for the future that is uniting for our country and not dividing, and to have the intellectual the resources in order to get that done. So with that, I thank you, members, organize, message, the sources, no waste of time, no waste of time, no underutilized resources, and no regrets the day after the election that we could have done just a little bit more to win, especially in the work for our college state. So I just want to share with you some of the tradition, the vision, the values of President Kennedy all those years ago, like espoused, that we share to this land, but it's manifested in Joe Biden and the fabulous legacy that here moving for our country. With that, in addition to the others, and of course that's John Arcosco, you move the ambassador by all means. But I don't spend a whole lot of time. Mister, we know how bad he is. That's why he must be pursued. Let's move on to how we use this in the most positively dominant series about.
Next question, Ukraine.
Thank you very much.
I'm trying to keep my answers brief so we don't move past
To report. Madam Speaker, thank you very much for reaching out to the Ukraine and to the correspondent. I never got a chance to thank you personally, and I would like to thank you for all that you did for my country. I know it's much more than this even reported publicly, so thank you for doing it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And to my question, during even this transition period, as you call it, Ukraine have to fight, Ukraine have to get the emergency. Do you think that important steps like providing Ukraine the long-range missiles might be done by Biden administration that will try to accomplish what they started, or we have to have hope to Harris administration? Thank you.
Well, I can't say what Lisa Webb will do. I can tell you what Ukraine's running plans on coming to our region as sooner the better. As sooner the better. But it is a shared value between the two of them. And carry on and stop democracy must prevail over Ukraine and the victory must be achieved. And look to the Ukrainian people the path that they suggest when it comes to one approach to take to win this war and to end this violence.
Following this election very close, and everybody is excited to see if for the first time the United States will elect one woman of color as the President of the United States. Yesterday I asked Madam Ambassador Rice the same question that I'm asking you today. What can the election of Kamala Harris as the President of the United States represent for Africa?
Thank you very much for your question. May I just say first that Kamala Harris isn't a woman of color, and we're very proud of that. But we're urging people to vote for her as the President of the United States because she's the best person for the job. Not the best woman for the job, the best person for the job. And I do believe, as I thought when we became Hillary Clinton's, and the message to the rest of the world when America finally takes the step to elect a woman would be a very targeted one. That she happens to be a person of color, this makes that more interesting. But make no mistake, people vote not on the gender of the person, but on what their policies mean to them and their families at their kitchen table, the cost of health care, the cost of education, the security of their jobs, the security of their pensions, it's their personal freedom, have a family if and when they want to. And so this is, elections are about what it means to the voter. And it means symbolically something lovely to have a woman, a woman of color to be the president.